Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about some of the best and coolest secret and hidden features that were added with patch update 1.28 in the Ill-Gotten Gains DLC Part 2. So I found a lot of cool things that you might not have known about in Grand Theft Auto Online. Some of these are pretty cool, and some of them might be fairly useful to you as well. If you found any secret or hidden features, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comment section down below, and I might just feature them in another video. Our first one has to do with one of the vehicles found in the heist update, that being the Savage, this massive Hind helicopter that is an absolute beast, and it's actually gotten an upgrade. Passengers can now use the Hind's co-pilot camera to actually fire missiles from this helicopter, very similar to how the Buzzard behaves. Now, I don't know if this is going to be useful to you, but it certainly does give the Savage more of an upgrade in terms of carrying other people. The pilot can focus on being a pilot, and your co-pilot can focus on raining down terror on the ground. Like I said, I don't know how useful this is going to be because the kind of co-pilot-ish firing like missile camera isn't the best system in the world, but nevertheless it's still pretty cool, and it is an upgrade if you do want to make the Savage more of like your main military vehicle. So this helicopter is a beast, and with patch 1.28 it has gotten a slight update, which is pretty cool. Moving on, I've actually found something pretty interesting with the Progen T20. You guys might know that the Progen, or the McLaren P1 in real life, has this pretty sweet spoiler that retracts into the car when it slows down and comes up out of the car when it reaches a certain speed. However, I didn't know that you can actually break this feature. Like on all cars in Grand Theft Auto Online and GTA 5, you can break the doors, you can stall the engine, but I did not know that you could actually break this spoiler if you do enough damage to it. So I don't know why you would want to. In fact, I had to go out of my way to do an excessive amount of damage and landing on my back and running into objects in order to get this to break. But yes, this retractable spoiler can actually break on the Progen T20. So when you reach a certain damage threshold, it is no longer going to work. And I think right here when I collide with that steel pole, that's kind of the straw that broke the camel's back for the spoiler, because after that it no longer works. So again, I don't know why you would go out of your way to do this, and you'll probably have a difficult time under normal driving circumstances doing this, but in case your spoiler stops working and you wonder why, yes, it can break in Grand Theft Auto 5 and GTA Online. So I thought that was a pretty cool little feature that Rockstar added into the game. Up next, we've got some features that you really do need to capitalize on this weekend. With the Ill-Gotten Gains DLC Part 2 Social Club Event Weekend, you can actually get some free car upgrades. One of those being free gold camo. Pure and brush gold are both free for a limited time. I'm assuming this weekend only, and you need to capitalize on this because that is a pretty expensive upgrade that they're allowing you to do for free. Typically, the gold paint jobs run around $50,000 to $55,000. They are very expensive. So take advantage of this while you can, because this is a pretty sweet upgrade. And also, you can actually call in Pegasus vehicles for free now, only lasting this weekend. So Pegasus vehicle deliveries typically were not that expensive, but again, Rockstar is doing all the little things and giving you some of the tiniest discounts that might help you out along the way. Something else I noticed was the fact that you can use the Knuckle Dusters in water, making them a little bit more valuable, as only two other weapons before them were able to be used in the water, that being the regular knife and the antique cavalry dagger. So with the Knuckle Dusters, you can use it in water. Like I said, I don't know what foes you're going to be encountering here other than fish and jellyfish, maybe a whale or a shark. But now you can use Knuckle Dusters to fend yourself if the time comes. Again, I don't know how useful this might be to you, but Knuckle Dusters can be used in water, which makes sense because you don't really have to hold them. They just go over your hand. So it seems like a pretty easy thing to do in the water, and I think Rockstar agreed, and they let you use the Knuckle Dusters in water, which is pretty cool. And finally, last but not least, there were a lot of rumors going around with the Coil Brawler, one of the off-road vehicles, saying it had the ability to kind of like float on water, which is true to an extent. When the Coil Brawler enters water, it kind of puts its weight on its back wheels for whatever reason. I don't know what mechanic or spring does it, kind of allowing it to float. But a lot of people were saying that it was totally waterproof, which is not the case, because I went and tested this in Fort Zancudo's swamp, And even though it does do the weight shift on the back thing, if you go slow enough and go in deep enough water, it's still going to sink. I think a lot of people that were testing this out were literally gunning it. They were flooring it across this water, and anything you do going that fast is going to float. That's just like if you go outside and skim a rock across water. If you throw it fast enough, even the heaviest rock is going to float. So that test is kind of invalidated when you go at a normal speed, like I tested right there. Yes, does the Coil Brawler have some pretty cool floating capabilities, but it is not a hybrid boat, car, and will sink if you don't go fast enough and enter deep enough water. So I just kind of wanted to clear up that rumor. I saw a lot of videos going on saying like, hey, the Coil Brawler is basically like a boat. But yeah, those are all the secret and hidden features that I found in patch update 1.28. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comment section down below on what else you'd possibly seen. Once again, if you did go on to enjoy the video, a like rating would be awesome. And of course, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, like daily Grand Theft Auto 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.